Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Josie Annalise. Welcome back if you've been around for a while, and welcome to anyone new. I'm very happy that you have found my channel and I really hope you enjoy my videos. I make videos about my life here in Japan as well as my knitting updates, so a bit of both. I hope you enjoy. It has been a while since my last knitting update video. Time always escapes me a lot. Most of my recent videos have been more Japan related, but it is winter. Well, spring is on its way, but it's still winter here up in Hokkaido in Japan, and so I've been wearing all my knitwear. This is new, this is finished, and I have two other very exciting projects on the needles as well as a custom order that I have pictures to share with you. So let me show you what I've been up to in my knitting and craft in the past 5 months. Okay, so let's start with the obvious one here. Let me show you it. So it is this oversized, chunky, cropped vest. So I made this one cropped as I like to wear it with blouses like this, like so. And so I made this one very kind of bulky. There's the back. So this design pattern is the same as the other vest I was making, which I'll show you in a sec. This is the UraUe design by Ido Natsuko. Fantastic pattern. It's so well written. It is a joy to knit. I love just the finish and the details. I'll show you on the other one. And so it's a joy to knit. Absolutely gorgeous. This yarn is... oh, I had this one in my stash for a very long time. I believe it was a Lorna's Laces yarn. However, upon checking that on Google, I've now seen that Lorna's Laces has unfortunately closed shop, so don't think you can get this. So the dark green is a Patons Alpaca Classique that I got from my nan ages ago as well. Not sure if you can get that exact blend anymore either. Sorry. So this is the green one. This is more of a DK worsted weight yarn, so I did adapt it quite a bit. If you watched my last knitting update, you will have seen the beginnings of this one here, which this is a gift for my mother, and she's also getting the shirt. And it's completely finished now. It's got this gorgeous fisherman rib, which is just an absolute joy to knit. And then it goes to this beautiful stockinette, and then it has this beautiful split hem. This is the back. Absolutely gorgeous. So Mum, this is on its way to you by now. So those are the two vests that I have completed, or vest, tank top, singlet, I don't know, what do you want to call it? So they've been finished. I've really enjoyed wearing this and my other tank top. I wear it often with a blouse like this, and then my suit jacket on top, and it has been gorgeous. I've been very much enjoying these vests, tank tops in winter, because you get all the warmth without the bulk in the arms if you have a jacket on top. Highly recommend this pattern, UraUe by Natsuko. Get on it. Let me show you what I am currently knitting. Oh, which one do I want to start with? Ooh, let me check the pattern. That would be handy information to give you. Okay, so the pattern I'm using for this next one is called the Lollipop Sweater, and it is a brioche design by Boredom Kills Design. There you go. So let me show you. Dun, dun. So this is a brioche sweater that I am making. You can see it has this lovely little increase section here. And the beautiful thing with brioche is it's so squishy and nice, and it's super easy to knit as well, and it's pretty much completely reversible. So let me show you the yarn I'm using for this as well. That might be handy. So on the front I have this beautiful Beer&Skittles yarn, which is this black, and then it's got all these beautiful blues and yellows and a bit of pops of fluorescent. Love it. When I saw this came out initially, I was obsessed. I used this yarn in some socks previously. Some of it went into my crochet blanket. And I was saving the skein, and I had bought the yellow. That was also, oh, I don't know if you can see this, it's very neon. This beautiful yellow neon it's fluorescent yellow. I don't know if that shows, but anyway, it's fluorescent yellow. And it's gorgeous. It's so bright though. Is it brighter than my future? Bad joke, I apologize. Anyway, so yeah, this is my brioche sweater, and let me show you. Now initially, I thought that this side would be what I would like the best. And I think in my mind, I thought the contrast would be bigger. I guess I expected the contrast to be more like this. But I do love the colors. Like, the blues. It's gorgeous. And we did get some interesting color pooling happening on this side here. So some interesting color pooling. This is the back. Back is just very standard. So the color pooling has ended up to be quite interesting. And let me show you the other side, so it is completely reversible as well, which I love. I have made a mistake here and there, but that's okay, I can fix that. So this is actually the other side. Now, I'm not really a neon person. I don't think I've ever worn neon really before, other than for like a 5K run. But I actually think I almost like this more. So who knows? I have no shame though. I will very much wear this out in my countryside town and blind all my neighbors, so that's something they can look forward to. As if I didn't stand out enough being the foreigner here. No, I'm gonna be the foreigner wearing fluorescent yellow. But it's okay, I love it. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. You can see that little dark spot there. That is a mistake I made, but I think that will be fixed easily enough with a duplicate stitch. However, I only had one skein of the yellow and one skein of the like black multicolor. That's not enough for a sweater. So I've been getting creative, and I am switching to all black at this point. And that kind of under the bust area it switches, and it's going to this all black. And I did kind of fade that one in on the other side with the black initially. So, oh, there you go, that's better. So I did fade that in. So that is my Lollipop sweater in brioche, and it's just, can you see the stretch? It's so squishy. Ah, it feels so nice. It feels so nice. Anyway, if you haven't tried brioche before, I highly recommend. It's a fantastic fabric. I love it. It's not that difficult to knit. There are a bunch of really great tutorials online on YouTube that you can look up if you don't know how to knit it. It's really great. Try it. You will not regret it. Okay, that is my Lollipop sweater. Oh, and how cute is my bag? His nose kind of fell out, but I call him my koi fish cow. His name is Charlie. And all cows subsequently are named Charlie because of this bag. Okay. The other one I'm working on mainly at the moment is I'm doing a test knit again! Yay! I haven't done a test knit in like 2 years. Life just got busy. But I really missed not being as active in the knitting community and on Ravelry and Instagram and stuff like that. So this year, one of my goals is to be more active. So if you want like better updates on what I'm knitting and stuff, go follow my Instagram page, Josie Annalise Creations. I'm posting there a lot more regularly. You can see what I'm up to currently. You can see a lot more, yeah, updates regularly, like weekly instead of every 5 months. So but yeah, so I got the opportunity to do a test knit by so the design is by Jess LeBlanche of Capricorn Fibers, and the design that I'm testing is the, okay, full disclosure, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this. It's either Ada or Ether. Or Ada. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's on the screen. So the Ada top. And now once again, I mostly knit from my stash completely. I've only bought 2-3 things of like hand-dyed yarn in the past 3 years. Wow, that sounds kind of sad. It's good. It's good for my stash. So I've been knitting from stash mainly. Occasionally I do buy some yarn, not often, like twice a year. So once again though, I had the issue of I have beautiful colors, but I only have one skein of each. Yeah. That's a tip for another day. I'm gonna make a video soon, I think, of my like top 5 tips for beginners or just people getting into the craft. And yeah, one of the tips will be buy more than one color, more than one ball of a color. Just unless you already have it in mind that it's gonna be socks or beanie or whatever. If you're thinking maybe of something bigger, or if you really like that color, buy 2 or 3. Just do it. Don't make my mistake. So I had to get creative and I needed to combine some colors, and in the end I went with these 2 beautiful blues that I have. So the first one is, okay, this is a merino singles, so it's not got the twist in it. It is so soft, it is so beautiful, it is a hand-dyed, it's like this icy blue is my best way of describing it, like kind of almost metallic sheen. It is so pretty. And it is a hand-dyed one, so it's not like consistently one color. There's some parts that are slightly lighter and some parts that are slightly darker, and it's gorgeous. And so I also have, I wanted to keep a similar thing together. Oh no, my camera battery. And the other one, I like to keep singles together. So this is also a singles, and this one has the most beautiful purple speckles in it. It is absolutely stunning. So I decided to combine them, and instead of doing like a one color at the top and then a second color at the bottom, this one has a beautiful lace panel at the back, and I wasn't sure how that would look. And also, like, they're both blue, but I don't think they would fade very well together. So I came up with the idea, the lace panel on the back is quite large, as you'll see. So I thought, let's try this kind of intarsia. I'm currently knitting it, so I have not finished or done any seams, etc. So I'm using some clips at the top, but this is the front. So I've got the nice kind of icy blue at the top and front, and you can see the beautiful color, slight color variation, but it's very consistent, it's gorgeous. And then on the back is this stunning lace panel. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. It is beautiful. This is like an arrowhead lace pattern, and yeah, you can see some of the absolutely gorgeous colors. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Oh, they're so pretty. Anyway, so yeah, absolutely gorgeous, and like this is the back, and oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It makes me very happy. Absolutely joy to knit with. So obviously the first part you start the back, and then you start the front and the shoulders, and then you join at the underarms. I nearly said undersleeves. Oh no. Yeah, so joined at the underarms, and then you start to knit in the round. However, because I have the intarsia, that caused a little bit of a problem. You can't really knit in the round of intarsia. So I'm actually still knitting kind of back and forth, but I am then joining, so obviously on one side, you got the classic in the round increases, it looks very nice and that, but then on one side I do kind of have, I guess, almost like this fake seam. Oh, it's not really fake, is it? But you'll see here, I've got this. So it is a little bit looser along where I've joined it and I'm joining it as I'm knitting, which to do that, I just, when I get to the end of that row, I then turn the work, and then like if I'm on a purl round, then I will add like a yarn over purl, backwards yarn over. And then I knit back across it. And then when I get to that on the other side, on the knit side, I then knit the last stitch and that yarn over together, and then that joins it. So that's how I'm doing it. That being said, the yarn hasn't been blocked yet, so I think blocking will really even that out. And then you also like, it's just a slight tension thing, and I think I could probably manually go in and adjust the tension using a little needle. I'll let you know how it goes in the next update. Anyway, so that is the top that I'm making. It is gorgeous. If you want to see the photos when it's finished, probably by the end of March, Instagram. Okay, my camera battery died, so the lighting may have changed a little bit. It's late afternoon here. We're using natural light. Anyway, let's go for it. Right, those of you who've been with me for a long time may remember these ones. I have my Pearl her little cable socks, knee-high socks. I don't remember the full title. It'll be in the description. But so yes, I have this very long sock. I'm so close to finishing this sock. This is the cuff. I'm about to bind off. I don't know why I haven't yet. I think I was knitting on this again back in end of December, early January, and as I was knitting it, I realized I'd knit I started the ribbing, and then I realized, I'm like, oh wait, it's a fold over cuff. And now, usually if you're making socks, like you don't really have to worry about the yarn and how much you have, because like, you won't use all the yarn. But these are knee-high socks, and I have big legs, so I suddenly realized, I'm like, oh, so I weighed my yarn, I'm like, oh yeah, if I don't like bind off right now, I won't have enough yarn for the next sock. And I do want them to kind of look consistent. They don't have to be perfectly matching or anything, but I do want a vague amount of consistency at least. So I ended up switching to this purple for the cuff, which is this gorgeous dark purple. You see here, I did, on the yarn please, I did use this purple in one of my sweaters last year. It's absolutely stunning. It's a kettle dyed yarn from Knit Picks. I don't remember the exact colorway, but I got it in one of the fade sets. Yeah, I didn't use it in my faded sweater, but got it in one of their fade sets. It's this gorgeous kettle dyed purple. It has these little variations in color, a bit lighter, a bit darker. It's gorgeous. So yeah, at the moment this sock is unfortunately one of my longest ongoing projects. It's been 2 years since I cast this one on now, unfortunately, and I think it will take me the rest of this year probably to knit its friend, because I like knitting socks, but I haven't really been into knitting socks lately. I've been really enjoying making sweaters and stuff like that instead. So my poor sock knitting has been severely neglected in the past 3 years. But I do want to get back into that a little bit more. I say that, and yeah, as soon as I finish these other sweaters, I'm like, there's another one I want to make. We'll see how we go with that. Yeah, and then this beautiful, this is a hand-dyed yarn from, I think, Blue Mountains in Australia. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't remember the colorway, I apologize. If I find it, it'll be down in the description box down below. So that is the sock that, you know, it got a little bit of love. well, it might take me 3 total years to finish these socks. Not even my blanket took me that long. Poor socks. Anyway, lucky last, oh, kind of, anyway. So I went shopping for with my Christmas money, and I've been getting back into crochet a little bit. I really like making amigurumi, and I picked up this really cute kit to make, so it's Year of the Tiger. So this is a kit to make a little crochet tiger, and it comes with the yarn, it comes with the stuffing, it comes with the little felt decorations. The only thing it does not come with is the needle, but they do tell you the needle size. And yes, this will be interesting. The instructions are all in Japanese, but I think with my knitting and crochet experience and my Japanese knowledge, I think I should be right. So watch this space. I don't have a particular item in mind for these, but a vague idea, I guess. So I also have these eco fur, fake fur kind of thing. I have this idea of making this kind of teddy bear or something with this, so I got that to try. And then I got a bunch of yarn designed for amigurumi. So I have, it's like this little, there we go. So it's this cute little amigurumi yarn. You can see it is kind of fluffy as well. Don't focus on me, on my fingers. So yeah, I have that in grey, and I have that in this nice black as well. I think I have in my mind that I can make like a panda or a koala or like a penguin or something cute like that. So I have a bunch of these. And then because I've been more into the crochet, I don't have a big crochet hook collection. I don't have many sizes. So I did pick up a, I don't know what size this is. I use millimeter sizes. This only tells me the number. But I love Clover. Clover's a great brand. Yes, brand. Clover's a great brand for hooks and needles. Their knitting needles are great. Their crochet hooks are especially great. I do like these I can't say it. Amule. This is probably how it's pronounced. Yeah, amule. Or if you're English, you might say amuro. So I got that in size 5 and a size 3, which is a small hook. Come on, camera. Okay, had to change the camera. So yes, I do have these 2 Amure size 3, size 5. So yeah, Clover, great brand. I can't recommend, if you're a beginner to crochet or you want to do crochet, I can't recommend getting a soft grip. I can't recommend getting a soft grip more. I tried the all metal kind of needle, and I didn't get into crochet. I didn't like it. So, but yeah, having a soft grip is amazing. I really like also you can get the flat ones, also by Clover. They're like a yellow and a tan. I'll show you another day. Very good, highly recommend. And I have seen this brand, the Etimo tulip brand, for ages now. I nearly bought like a whole set of crochet hooks in this, but I'm like, I should probably try them first before I make that investment. But I have picked up a size 4mm in the tulip crochet hook. So very excited to try this. After the 2-week spring holiday coming up, so I plan to do lots of knitting and crochet then. So I've got my amigurumi stuff. I don't have them here to show you, but they are finished and delivered to their respective peoples. The first one, on the topic of amigurumi, I did make a amigurumi rainbow rabbit for my friend for her Christmas and birthday present. I will put a picture, I guess, on the screen now. So yes, I made this really cute amigurumi rabbit, and I ran out of the rainbow yarn, so his face ended up being this really cute grey, but he turned out beautifully, absolutely gorgeous. He was a joy to make. Highly recommend. I will put the pattern on the screen that I used. I think there's a free pattern just online. Amigurumi is really, really fun. Actually, one interesting thing about me is I don't like knitting toys, but I like crocheting toys. But for garments and stuff, I prefer knitting to crochet. So there you go, fun fact about me. And then second, so I got a wonderful custom order from the lovely Amy up in England. And it's this beautiful flower-filled sweater designed by May Accents. And absolutely gorgeous. It's knit in this bulky Chubs yarn, which is this soft kind of chunky single merino. It's as soft as butter. It was an absolute pleasure to knit. I'm so happy it arrived safely. Here are some pictures. But yeah, it was an absolute joy to knit. So yeah, so I do take custom orders. So if ever you want something knitted or crocheted, feel free to send me a message and I will send you a quote. I don't make ready to knit stuff because I work, I have a full-time job, but I'm more than happy to take on custom orders. It is always an absolute pleasure to make them. Here are a few custom knit shawls I made in the past. And obviously the most recent flower-filled sweater, an absolute joy. So the best way to get in contact with me if you do want a custom order is to send me a message either via Instagram or on my Facebook page, Josie Annalise Creations. I will put the links of those down below in the description, so please check them out. Anyway, that is my update for my knitting. As I mentioned earlier, I am updating Instagram a lot more these days. I'm getting more involved again with the knitting community online, as much the Japanese community as well as the foreign community, international one. It's great, love it. It's nice to be back. So this is my knitting update, and I do hope to make more regular knitting update videos this year. I'm not sure whether they will be on YouTube or whether they will be on Instagram. They might be on YouTube on like the short videos maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you like my projects. Let me know, which project do you think is the best? What colors speak to you the most? What colors do you like the most? Do you prefer vests? Do you prefer sweaters? Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Bye! Bye.